Imagination is your only reality. And how you can change the reality that you're not happy living in is by your thoughts and your feelings towards what you allow to be true. Now, I mentioned some of this stuff in some past content, and we're talking about it in this current video, that whatever you focus your mind on, whatever you feel about your current life, that's not working. Well, that is the energy and that is the reality you continue to get reflected back to you. When you start to realize that imagination is actually a good part of your toolkit to be able to apply yourself to something new. Or let's use this example. I had permission from this client that says that I know what I want to do. I know what I love to do, but I can't find the time to do it. I'm stuck at this other job that I'm currently doing. What I was able to mention to that client was that do you feel like you keep making excuses for yourself to stay stuck in the current life? And there may be a fear with opening up more of your schedule to dedicate to the things you love because you think there may not be success. So are you aware that there may be a fear there? And the client agreed. And this is completely normal. It's in our human nature to not want to take a chance on ourselves, to not want to dive into the unknown. But that is where you will succeed. You will lay the seeds for your success to grow in the field that you would love to do. In anything that you want to place thought on with your imagination. And this is not allowing the mind to run rough battleship on your life, to run negative thought patterns, creating the negative emotions, because then you're stuck living in negative feeling and what you feel to be true will then be in sync with you thinking everything is going wrong and I don't have enough time. So it's the mindset. And that's what I help clients shift in those one-on-one sessions, is bringing you guys to your true power. And your true power within is to be yourself and to imagine and think about these things and make them become reality. And we're not stuck living this way. Stuck is a story. Stuck is a belief. It's also an imagined thought. So imagine if you were imagining yourself with the amount of money you'd like to make per year in the field that you love. You are one with everything. So anything that you want to decide to bring into your life was once imagined. And if this is sounding weird to you, think of everything that's in your life right now. Everything that's in your life right now was once imagined. The piece of clothing that you're wearing, all the items in your home, your current living situation, your current relationship. How do you think all those things came to fruition? How did they come to life? How did they become reality? They were once imagined. So why would a person like me or you not be able to practice being in imagined states of consciousness that are in alignment, in the correct line of time of the most successful you? What would be stopping you from doing that? And what's troubling you that's stopping you from being that today? It could be a number of things. Most things is fear. Most times we are worried about how others feel, which is going back to some childhood stuff. I go into a lot of parent-child dynamic type work. And other times it's just not willing to step into the uncomfortable, which could be also a form of fear. So yeah, fear is the big one, fear of failure. So that keeps us in the comfortable, keeps us in that loop. This is something that is related not just to jobs and opportunities, but also to forming relationships with other people. And I'm not going to make this video about relationships because I have lots of them on the channel. You can go back and see I make a lot of videos on dealing with relationships. I'm helping clients deal with some problems, some traumatic events that happened in the past that they're having trouble letting go of, and knowing that it's stuck in them. I want to bring awareness that it's stuck in there, but it's not their fault. And if you have dealt with some of that stuff, it's not your fault either, guys. I'm here to help you guys get on that next level. As you know, I share a lot of my story that is similar to what you guys have gone through. May not be as bad on certain levels. But I put myself in your shoes when I'm here to help you. And we get down to the core of how we can uncover, get rid of the blockage, and start to feel complete, pure love and peace throughout the body. And in this state, you enter a state of consciousness where when you start to do these techniques with the imagining, which are best done in morning meditation or at night or just through watching mind movies throughout the day. It's in your mind, envisioning. Like you want to do something for a career and you're not doing it yet. So how would it make you feel to be able to do that instead of your current job? Really think about this, guys. How would that make you feel compared to the life you are stuck in if you are stuck? Or the story of, I've been trying so many different things and I'm not being able to achieve that success yet. Well, bring awareness to that story and switch the feeling immediately every time that comes back. Because that wants us to go back into survival. That is the mind. Right? We are training our minds to work with the body, the mind and heart coherence. And that is where you will be in the states of a loving, creative frequency. You're no longer living in the anger, resentment, and the survival like thoughts and emotions that run 90% of our lives every day as human beings here all over the world. When you're able to make that shift in character, like I talk about with my clients, I talk about with you guys who have been here for a while, we are building characters that are no longer stuck in the old. We are here to bring awareness to it, to share the principles with you, and then I dive deeper into it when we do the video calls. But know that you're probably halfway there by taking in a lot of this content, reading lots of books. But it's more than that. You have to realize it's more than that. There has to be a complete human being mindset shift. And when the mindset shift comes, your state of being shifts, okay? Your state of being, which is the I am, is connected to all. You are one with everything. And when the imagination creates a state that is in alignment with the love for the job you would like to be doing, the amount of money you would like to make, the reality of how it would feel to be there in this current state. You start to live every single day in that state, and it cannot be taken away from you by anyone, and you become much more powerful than someone who keeps living in the what if, in the I need this to happen to feel this way. In reality, it's already there. Remember, it's already done. You just need to keep practicing. And really, if you just want to be there now and stop practicing, you could also be that too. Because you can imagine yourself not needing to meditate, not needing to imagine. Just feel how it would feel like to just be complete and not need to do any more inner work. And be that. Be that. Why I would prefer to, when I first wake up in the morning or before bed at night, envision the greater life I have envisioned for myself that I'm living right now. I just keep empowering myself. I just love living in those states of consciousness because they've become reality and I can live in that state of consciousness throughout my day. And then I have pulled and created new opportunities and synchronicities for the life that I choose that is getting me away from living in the old. And things are coming to life. And when I speak about the things that I have worked on, I speak highly of them. I don't speak small. There is no failure or lack of success. When you think of yourself, you have to think of success. You have to put the I am in front of success. You have to put the I am in front of can be. Am it, not can be. You are in this moment. We are not on the path to greatness. We are not on a road to success. Stop the road. Stop the, if I get this, then that. If I do this, then that. And do it all in the present moment through the feeling. And the feeling is connected to your state. And the state can be created by practicing imagination. It's very, very powerful. I know you guys have it within you. And when you start to do this type of work, your life will start to change. But do not put conditions on how quick or soon it will come. Keep living this way every day. Keep feeling this way every day. And there's not a single thing on the outside of you that could bring this state to you. We are not dependent on the outside and things to happen. But what ends up happening is your natural state of being that is in alignment with the imagined event, the desired event, and living with the wish fulfilled. You're living from the end, not leading up to it. You become the creator of your own reality. And when you are the creator, the possibilities of where you go with your life are limitless. And what you end up doing is changing the things in your life you would prefer to not be there. The thoughts that you would prefer to not be in, which puts you in a state of consciousness that is below the one that is created by imagining the amount of money you would love to make, imagining the career that would be better than the one you're doing now. And if what you're doing now and the amount of money is great, there may be another area in your life that you may need to do some work on with me. But that's okay. We are here to bring awareness to it. Because remember, we are the conscious observer, aware of what the mind tries to do to us. We are no longer victim to the mind. We are no longer victim to the bad circumstances or relationships from the past. We are no longer victim to our boss and the company we work for that we no longer like. You have to lose the victim mentality and put yourself equal to everyone that you are inspired by and you feel like may be above. You don't create a life filled with wealth and success and riches by being envious and in competition. You do it by making yourself be equal and living in a loving state of creative energy that is inspired by them. And you send them thoughts of love and acceptance and respect. And what will be mirrored back to you is because what you believe to be true for them, they will believe to be true in you. But when you continue to believe that you are the victim, you are not succeeding, you are staying stuck, you are small, what these opportunities, people in the outer world will reflect back to you is that you are four of those things. It's because you believe it to be true in them, you are envying them. So in return, they are envying you. That is a reality you are creating. It's only you that can put an end to that. You have to get out of that. And I know it's very tough, very tough. I'm very compassionate towards you guys that are dealing with these troubles. And we will deal with it in a way where we will get down to the core and uncover it, and you will have a breakthrough. I can feel it. You will have a breakthrough. As many of my clients I've done one-on-one sessions with came to the conclusion that there is a better life, that you don't have to stay living like that, and start to create the new life filled with love, filled with creativity. It all begins with your imagined thought, which creates the feeling, and living with the feeling of the wish fulfilled throughout your whole day. And anything is possible when you put your mind to it, instead of putting your mind to the negative, the victimization, the needing, the lacking. You get rid of it all when you become one with all and everything. One with God, one with the universe, one with your audience, one with everything that you are working on. You will achieve that success. I believe it to be true because your truth is what you choose it to be. Now, you're going to choose to be that way starting after this video. And if you need more help, you know how to find me. So I thank you for watching this one, and we'll see you on the next one.